are Naik and I welcome you back to another Empowered Tuesday series with an episode where you will talk about emotional resilience and 7 psychosocial variables connected to emotional resilience. So, in the last episode, we saw how love, gratitude, excellence, glory, trust, faith, these all emotions are going to add the salt to build our resilience. They are very important elements. They form the foundation of being emotionally resilient. Yeah? Today we are going to also see the 7 psychosocial variables. So in today's video, I'm going to list the 7 psychosocial variables, and in the upcoming videos, we'll go in detail of each one of these psychosocial variables. Psychosocial variables are the variables which build our psychology as well as our social relationships, which makes us more resilient, which makes us mentally tough, so that we can be ready to get success from each and every situation. Even if we fail in our life, we come out with the learnings, and so that is also a success. Yeah? So let's go ahead. First psychosocial variable which is essential to build your resilience is self-awareness. You need to be aware of your own self. Second variable is self-regulation. These two variables are totally interconnected. Self-awareness is not only a superficial awareness of knowing whether I am a morning person or a night person, or whether I eat non-veg or veg. It is more in details, and I'm going to talk about this in the next video. Once I am aware of my own self, about different layers which are there within me, once I'm aware about the diamonds which I carry, about my strengths, along with my areas of improvement, I can go ahead with self-regulation. That is the second important psychosocial variable to build resilience. The third variable is mental agility. Your ability to understand different perspectives of different people who are there and who are going to be a part and parcel of your life. To understand, okay, them. I'm not saying to agree to their perspectives, but understanding to these different perspectives which might sometimes be in opposition to your thought process, but still understanding. That is essential if you want to build your mental toughness or your resilience. Your fourth important psychosocial variable is optimism. We are going to understand dispositional optimism, explanatory style of optimism, and so on and so forth as we move ahead with this video series. Then a very important psychosocial variable which builds up resilience is self-efficacy. Okay, understanding where do I focus, what is my strength, where I can focus, where I can develop it more in detail. Okay, so we are going to focus on that, and we are going to also see how this strength of mine, this passion of mine, can I convert it into a profession, and then can I get pay out of it. Okay, so we are going to talk about that in the fifth psychosocial variable, that is self-efficacy. The sixth important psychosocial variable is connections. The kind of connections I build, especially if you are having your transition from your classroom to corporate, the kind of friend circle which you have, the kind of connections which you build with your professors, with the people who are outside in the society, in the corporate world. What kind of connections? Do you build connections just for short term? Just for understanding what I'm going to get from this person and what I'm giving to this person? Or are you building it for the long term? Like, are you taking into consideration the salt, that is love, gratitude, excellence, glory? When you're building these connections, are you grateful for the people for being there, for giving you the knowledge? Are you grateful for your friends for being there in your hard times? What kind of connections are you building? Or are you just using them as a doormat? It matters. And the last psychosocial variable, the seventh variable which I'm going to talk about, is positive institutions. Your family, your society, your corporate organizations which you are part of, your own firm if you are an entrepreneur. How are you building psychological safety in these institutions so that they help creativity and innovation to be a part and parcel of your institutions? We are going to talk about this also. Yeah, so these are the 7 variables which I'm going to cover in the upcoming videos, which will surely help you build resilience. And you know, the benefit of understanding these 7 variables and making it a part and parcel of your life, you will not only become rich, because richness is generally connected to earning only money, but you will become wealthy. And when I say wealthy, you will combine financial wealth with your emotional health, financial resources with your emotional resources, and then you will be unstoppable. Yeah. If you're watching this video on Facebook and LinkedIn, do like and share. And if you're watching on YouTube, do subscribe. Take care, stay protected.